So the MLB trade deadline is today, and it came and went, yet there are humongous trades that are still being processed by the league office. And one of them involves Billy Beane, who we all know as Brad Pitt in Moneyball, played by Brad Pitt in the movie Moneyball. Incredible book as well by Michael Lewis that I think everybody, if you're a sports fan or a baseball fan or whatever, and care about the sabermetrics, it is a must read. And I mean, the most powerful team arguably in all of sports, if not in North America, and that is the New York Yankees. And whenever you talk about these two teams, you know that the Oakland A's have a rising player or a starlet player, and the Yankees are going to give up prospects. Yet, in my opinion, the move that sent Sonny Gray from the Oakland Athletics, who are just dying to get and improve their farm system each and every year, they didn't get enough, in my opinion. They traded Sonny Gray to the New York Yankees. And look, Billy Beane knows more than I do. Billy Beane knows more baseball in his pinky than I know in my entire cranium. Yet, knowing the history of these two players, few players, two of them injured, that the Oakland A's picked up, it just doesn't seem like it was worth it. Firstly, for Sonny Gray, over his last 6 starts, his ERA is well under 1.50. He has proven that he has gotten over his lat injury, his forearm injury, his trap injury, and once again, he is showing how dominant of a pitcher he can be. Now, here's what we have to remember. He is going from a park in Oakland that is so pitcher protected to a hitter's paradise at New Yankee Stadium. Here's where I go back and forth. With him being the age that he is at 27 years old, under team control for 2 more years, huge for any team that wanted to acquire him. Especially for a team like the New York Yankees, who now have 6 starters for 5 positions and can start Sonny Gray, Masahiro Tanaka. CC Sabathia is going to be a free agent and is going to be towards the bottom of the rotation. Luis Severino has been awesome as well. Their bullpen is tremendous. And for all the pieces that the New York Yankees let go of last year with Andrew Miller and Aroldis Chapman and who am I missing? Carlos Beltran, it was a way for Brian Cashman and the Steinbrenner family to say, hey, we're going to give up these last few years, build the farm system, and then get a lot of those players to improve in the farm system and trade them away for people that we need in order to compete. And that is exactly what they're doing. They did not give up one top prospect in their farm system, and they also did not give up one player that is currently on an MLB roster. It's a win-win. So they were able to keep Clint Frazier. They were able to keep Gleyber Torres, who they traded for last year in the Aroldis Chapman deal, which worked out for, I mean, right now the Cubs, but it's going to work out for both sides because Torres is legit. And then they also kept on to this other kid who's really picking up a lot of notoriety, is Estevan Florial, who is flooring the competition. Sorry, I had to do it. For Oakland, they get Jorge Mateo, who violated team rules last year with the Yankees, not great. Justin Fowler, coming off a ruptured patellar tendon. And also, the Oakland Athletics get $1.5 million in international money. There's another player who suffered an injury. So the Oakland A's are getting these players, but they're not big league ready, and they're also injured. So, nonetheless, the Yankees are winning this deal. And with the rotation that they have right now, the sky is the absolute limit for this team. Because, boy, do they bolster a very, very good team. From a pitching perspective, they have 3 top starters now that you could throw in as long as they don't go to the playoff round, or excuse me, the 1-game playoff in the wild card, because anything can happen. And I hate the 1-game playoff. It is so unmicrocosmic of what the MLB season is all about. The MLB season is over 3 hours per game. Times are down, but you understand my point. You catch my drift. Games are so long. It's a 162-game season, and game number 163, it's do or die. It makes 0 sense whatsoever. But Sonny Gray is going to improve this team. He has gotten his velocity back up, especially with his slider at about 89. He has given up completely on the cutter, which is great because it wasn't effective when he was throwing it. And he has a changeup that he is throwing at the highest rate he has ever thrown at about 16%, according to Fangraphs. So with this bullpen, Aroldis Chapman, David Robertson, Delwin Betances, Adam Warren, and this rotation of who they have, this is a team that is going to be a tough out. And they are a half game up on Boston as we shoot this right now. And it seems like they will have many more games in hand once Sonny Gray gets to New York. Let me know all of your thoughts. Leave them in the comments section below. Get at me on Twitter at Rick Strom. And subscribe to TYT Sports.